This is a sub-series of pasta reviewing I like to call The Lost and Found. It's where I take some lost episode and make rude comments about it. So let's start with our very first pasta, Ed, and Eddy, The Lost Episode. Everybody knows that putting the show's name plus Lost Episode at the end of the title will make any pasta scary. The pasta begins by telling me some bullshit I don't care about, until the people start reporting and complaining about the lost episode. Thank God I'm not the only one. They speak of horrible things in this episode, such as the quality being very bad. That, and I don't blame them, it is indeed very poor quality. They also said that there was violent and hateful in the episode. What did you expect? It's a lost episode. The characters began sobbing after every single line they say, which is really fucking annoying if you ask me. The protagonist had a very bad lisp, so he sounded sexual, which bothered the viewers. What? Bad lisps are considered sexy now? Well, fuck, I've been doing it wrong this whole time. The guy writing this was one of the viewers of this episode. No, I thought he just heard there was a lost episode of Ed and Eddy, and he decided to make shit up. There be Eddy and Ed walking down a street, but there was no double D, cause, you know, there was never a scene in the series that didn't have all three of them in the same shot. So Eddy had an angry look on his face, which I don't know why that's so strange. He always has an angry face, doesn't he? Oh wait, he had red around his iris, which also happened in the show. Ed was crying, again that happened, and he had a derp face as well. Oh no. That happened also. In fact, I don't think there was ever a scene where he didn't have a derp face. So far, the episode is just fine. So Kevin Boy then started driving towards them with his bike. He was about to crash, but then the screen went black, just as they were about to break their bones. Fucking lazy animators, can't they even animate a bike crash? Wait, I can't even animate a bike crash. So then they gave a replay of the scene again, but it's so blurry that it looks like a green blob is moving towards a yellow blob. Quality work there, editors. So then there was a claymation sequence of Double D in Eddy's room. Presumably he was there because he was trying to find Clayman. But then he starts acting like that one drug commercial and starts spinning around the room. Right round or left round, I will never know. Then there was a 2-minute shot of a silent door. Great fucking scene. If you're not shitting yourself, then you're bored out of your mind. Isn't that what all kids want? Then there's a Jimmy and a Sarah at the dentist's, obviously. Although you could not see Jimmy's face with the damn lamp in the way. He is crying loudly, of course. If there isn't more crying in your pasta than in Isaac, then you have officially failed to make a lost episode. Although Sarah is trying to comfort him in an unusually warm fashion. I am not gonna say what I think that means. So then a dentist tall enough to break the fucking ceiling shows up and tells Sarah to fuck off. She finally fucking leaves, and then we see that Jimmy has quite some dental issues. His headgear thing was fucking fucked, his teeth were fucked, his gums were fucked, and he also lost all of his limbs all of a sudden. It's never explained how he lost his limbs in a split second. My guess is they took one look at Bill Murray here and ran the fuck away. So the image of this Jimmy stays on the screen for another 2 fucking minutes, and then commercials. Code! Yeah, commercials. Perfect. Hey kids, try our sugar cereal. What's the worst that can happen? The pasta comes back with a bang because a werewolf raw fists a cow. Good start. The pasta is turning into Caligula. Every time he fists, the shot gets more blurry. Good God, there's more blurring in this pasta than in the backgrounds of my animations. Then it cuts to Naz reading a magazine, and now the quality is perfect. Yes, we must make it clear as daylight that Naz is reading a magazine. Doesn't matter though, because it cuts to Eddy, and now the fucking quality is a complete piece of shit. He begins running for some reason, then the fucking door shows up again. But then we have a first-person view of Eddy entering his house. And the house looks quite nice and bright. Write that down, it's very important. Okay, then Johnny crawls under Naz's couch in a cartoony way, but then the guy laughs because Johnny had no eyes drawn on him. Okay, kind of a dumb thing to laugh at. But then then Johnny starts eating Naz's head, and he stops laughing. Probably because the eat your mattress scene scarred him as a child. I would say Johnny eating Naz's head is retarded, but it's Johnny. He usually does that kind of shit. Naz can struggle all she wants, but it's not gonna do much. We then see that Johnny had a very small human eyes the whole time. I don't know how that's shocking. Johnny is a human after all. Right? Okay, then the Double D was on the floor, no longer in claymation, probably because he failed to watch the California Raisins or something, and he lays most likely dead. And then the next show starts on the spot. Let's hope that show doesn't have a loud intro because it would make you shit yourself after the intense silence of the last scene. Oh goodies, a picture summary. Let's see what this has to offer. Well, I don't remember Double D ever turning into Jaws, but at least he got the cow fisting in there. Although I don't remember the cow bleeding. Oh well, this explains the whole Jimmy thing, alright. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. There seems to be a giant Eddy in the background. Indeed, a very interesting metaphor. At least they got the Johnny eating shit part right. And what the fuck is up with the Night of the Living Ed picture? Well, Tat's Top 10 say it's the 20th scariest non-gaming pasta ever, so I'll take that for what it's worth. So, yep. This was the first episode of Lost and Found. If you have any suggestions, well, I have one thing to say. Not now, I already have a list. Goodbye.